Hello, and welcome to Learnable Computer Science. Today, we'll be going through the last homework of this course, which is basically the introduction to data science libraries with Matplotlib and Pandas. So these are the three homeworks. So one, to play around with Matplotlib and Pandas. Hopefully you kind of like looked up some stuff, see how to do what, kind of played around with what exactly is a plot, how I can graph, or how I can write series in pandas, kind of just play around with those. But the main two are the second and third. So with second, Matplotlib, try making an exponential graph. And then third, with pandas, try making a data frame that says out the words, "I love coding" with Learnable. We did not go over how to do this in this class, in like the class that we went over on the introduction to data science libraries. And the reason was for you to get the exposure of looking up things yourself and getting the things done yourself, which is super, super important as you go on to a job, to an internship, or even to a college level course. So it's super important for you to be able to learn from the internet to use to make your own stuff, which is super, super important. Your ability to learn, like the internet has billions of websites, right? Billions, millions, whatever. They have so many websites where you can learn off of, right? So when you don't know Matplotlib, you could simply just say how to use Matplotlib, or with pandas, you can simply say how to use pandas. And with that, you can get a sense of what to do, and then from this, you can do it. So in this, so in this kind of thing, it's super important for you to get that exposure to look up things yourself and to learn things yourself as well, because there won't be someone next to you to keep on saying that, oh, this is what you, this is how to do this is how you do this, right? That is a very important skill that I didn't see any other course leverage. And if you do this, I'm telling you, you'll walk out an entirely different person, and you'll be so much more experienced with Python in general. So if you haven't done the homework, please do it, as it's super important. This is a truly valuable skill for you to have. At least try it, but let's go through the homework. Okay, so for the first part, there are multiple ways of making like the graph. So this is the way that you may have done it. It was with the link that I've provided. So let's just run it to see if it works. And yeah, it works. So it went from 0 to 16, 0 to 4, and it's an exponential function. It's not exactly like a curve, but at least it's an exponential function as some point is. So you just plot the points, and then you just show the graph. Pretty simple enough. So that is the way you may have done it, but there's also another way where you can have done it differently. This is a little bit more advanced, but again, this has a lot more like features. You can add a title, X label, Y label, legend. You can add a grid. You can add axis lines with different colors and stuff. So you can kind of do that as well. Or you can simply just plot, like you can just do this. There's no need to do like there's no need to do like with specific points. You can just do like amplitude, grow, and then constant, or you do that. So from just looking it up how to do it. You can just look up how to make an exponential graph in Matplotlib, and you can kind of see how people have done it. So to see if it works, let's run it. And yeah, there it is. So it's a little bit more advanced, has a grid and stuff like that. You can still do it like the way that I showed before. You can just do the same exact thing where you just replace this, except with the additional features. And then you can just do this, and let's see if it works now. See, it works. So it's mostly for that. So yeah, just to be able to look up how to do like the legend, X label, Y label, all that kind of stuff. It's really important. So hopefully you have, this is the bare minimum, but if you have done this as well, if you have done this, super job, amazing. Okay. And third one is data frame. So hopefully this is simple enough. This is using pandas. So now if we uncomment this and run it, see on the screen, it says, I love coding with Learnable. So basically you do the df is equal to pd.dataframe. The PD is pandas.dataframe, and then you just print it out. And then you have the list, and then you just list it again. This is make an empty one. So now you make an actual one, and then you print it off again. So that's basically the idea. If you don't include this, this basically just prints out this part. So it just makes like a grid. When you just made an empty one, right? So it just has columns as nothing and index as nothing. But once you have created it with the matplot, with the data frame, you can do it with this. So that's basically it for the homework. Hopefully that was doable. Again, this is a big learning experience. If you tried, hopefully you learned something new in this homework, where to look up information, see how to get it done. So that's basically it for the homeworks. So I'll see you in the next class where we do the best programming practices with zero homework, and the class after that's conclusion again with zero homework. So see you there. So bye-bye.